I was to give you 5 tips right now that's going to change how you attack your goal.
One shot, now the future is yours. Go.
I was to give you 5 tips right now that's going to change how you attack your goal, your fitness this year, right now. It's going to change your outcome, and you will hit it if you take it serious. Are you ready? Let me take you on this journey. My name is Brett Casper, this is BKPT, Brett Casper Personal Training, and I am going to lay out some nuggets for you, 1 to 5, and 5 is going to be the most important. So guess what? Yes, you do have to stay with me to number 5. I'm going to try to speak fast. I'm going to try to give it to you really quick, but I do want to give you some stories along the way because this is something that people do struggle with. You're not alone. It's okay. So if I didn't say it, make sure you hit the notification bell where you're notified as my new content comes out. And if you find this valuable, please share this with somebody just like you that needs this nugget because I'm pouring my heart into you right now. All right, number 1 is cause and effect. So cause and effect. What you do, what you get, right? So if you eat 3 days healthfully, 4 days not, guess what? You can't have what you want at the end. There's a cause and effect. So you have to understand, you have to be able to point the finger at yourself and say, you know what, am I giving this my all? Am I doing exactly what I set out to do to get what I'm asking for? What you're asking for is your goal, okay? So that's number 1. Number 2, I've grouped together. There's 3 things, right? Discipline. You guys know what that is, right? If not, Google it. I'm gonna give you a little kind of Cliff Note version of what discipline is, but it's doing things that are monotonous, that are not always fun, but guess what? It's for a purpose. So discipline, gratitude, and purpose, I group together because not only do I want you to be disciplined and understand discipline and understand that there's no secret sauce, no magic, there's no like hacks, tricks. It's about being consistent, putting in the effort, doing what most people don't want to do, but understanding it's going to drive you towards your goal, right? So you need to sit down, you need to figure out exactly what it is you need to do. You need to know on a day-to-day basis what it is you need to do. You need to assess it after a period of time, whether it's a week or a month. So hey, you know what, this week I'm gonna do 3 hours towards my fitness. That's for the week, which means X number of minutes or hours per day. So you break it into how much time you have daily to put towards this. You have to understand, you have to plan the future, right? So like if you know you have trips, you know you travel, you know you have entertainment things, you have to understand what's coming up. So that way you can be disciplined about it. You can have chosen exactly what it is. You need to pre-plan, like, hey, you know what? I'm going to this restaurant, taking these people there. This is what I need to order. You can even call ahead and check. Say, hey, you know what? I want to make sure that this is something that your chef can prepare for me because the more prepared you are, the more success you're going to have. This is your goal. This is your life. No one cares about it more than you. Well, you need to drive it home. You need to bring it in, right? You need to just understand what it is that you got to do. Reassess it. Next week, this is what I need to do. Do I need to add more? Do I need to do this less? Like, is this unachievable? So guess what? At the end of the week, as long as you're winning on a week-to-week basis, and you're going to win on the end of the month, and then you can kind of keep reassessing all the way moving forward. All right? This is going to help you serve a bigger purpose. This is bigger than you. Your success, your discipline, the things that you learn, the things that you're grateful for. Speaking positivity, even though sometimes you don't want to. Oh, this sucks. Don't say that, right? These are things that I tell people, like, in simple things. Like, hey, you know, when they come in and they're working out with me or I write something for them, they're like, man, Brett, I know this is what I asked for. I know this is what you kind of make sure that it's something that I can do. But man, I hate pull-ups, or I hate this. And they say these words like, hate. And I'm like, you know what, you need to spin it. So when you come in and say, like, you know what, I am grateful that I can do pull-ups. I am grateful that you have put these into my program so that way I get to get better at them. I am grateful that I get to wake up this morning earlier than anybody else in the world, put my 2 feet on the ground, strap on my shoes, and make myself better today. Speaking gratitude, serving a purpose, bringing other people up to your level instead of bringing yourself down to theirs. All right. The third thing is change what matters to you. Sometimes people are looking for the next way to go out, the next party that they can attend, the next, function that they can go to. Searching for birthday parties, searching for more holidays, National Donut Day, searching for these things so they can go do them. But you have to change what matters to you. If you have a goal of dropping so much body fat, becoming a successful speaker on stage, doing something greater than everybody else, then you have to change what matters to you, because that's what's going to make the change happen. You get it? I hope I'm speaking to you. I hope this is hitting home. You should be taking notes. You should have all these 3 written down so far, because the 4th one is understanding your patterns. So most likely, why you didn't have success, why you didn't achieve what it is you set out to achieve before, there's patterns. Whether it's you get sick, whether it's travel, whether it's too many business conferences and entertainments and, just not being in your perfect scenario. Understanding your patterns that knock you out of alignment and sometimes hold you back from getting back into your habit, your patterns that were reaching for your goals. And you just got to sit down and say, hey, you know what? This is what happened last year. This is what happened last month. This is what happened last week. So I got one of those coming up again in 3 weeks. So how am I going to change what I do? Thinking about it, right? These are things that I help clients with all the time, helping them understand and prepare for these things, because that's what's going to make the difference in how quick you can get back into your routine that's going to help you achieve your goal, right? All right, the moment, drum roll. What we're going to do here, number 5. This is the 5th tip. This is not a trick. This is not a hack. It's not a secret sauce. You need to obsess about your goal. Obsess about it. That doesn't mean put endless hours towards it. That means you have your goal. You have your discipline, which is kind of what you set up, like your step-by-step thing that's going to help you on a day basis, week basis, achieve your goal at the end of the year, 6 months, 5 months, 3 months, whatever it is that you have, right? And you obsess about it, right? So if you have 30 minutes you're going to do every single day, and unforeseen pops up and it's like, shoot, I can't get to there's no way I can make it to the gym, there's no way I can do something here right now, this is an emergency, then obsess about it to the fact that you know what, no matter what, before I go to bed, before I lay down today, I'm going to knock out that 30 minutes. I'm going to, eat the meals that I had to eat. Or drink shakes in place of the meals. You got to do whatever it is to get whatever you still set out to do done, because now is going to be different than ever before, because that obsession is like your last breath, right? If you treat it like that, you will accomplish it. And if you accomplish it that day, you win that day, and you won on that difficult, impossible day that you would have said that would have been, there's no way it could have happened today. And you won that day because you did it. Then you're only going to get stronger and better as any other of those days come up in the future. It's a different mindset. And you're going to take these things that you learned right now, these 5 tips that you learned with your fitness that I just preached to you, and you can apply these anywhere in your life, whether it's your business, financial, family, anything. If you put those 5 steps into action, you're going to be magnificent. And then you're going to bring everybody else up around you. All right? Hopefully you found this amazing. Hopefully this hits home. Hopefully this is going to change your outcome, because you're going to put it in place. And I can't wait to hear about it. All right? My name is Brent Kazis, BKPT. I will see you in the next episode.